Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have nothing on. I just cleaned my face, got out of the shower, and did my makeup routine. I'm gonna do my makeup routine on camera and my base makeup and everything. I just did like my skincare routine, and I'm trying so hard to get this gone. This No Pore Blem Touch and Soul Primer. It's like a silicone base. That's all I get. Like, I think it's time for being an empty, but I'm trying to scrape the bottom with this so I can get like a good amount. I mainly go like in the inner portion of my face with this, and then try to get my lines and pores. But yeah, that's how much I have left of this. It's like literally, I should have just showed you in the inside. It's literally empty pretty much, so I'm excited for that. Next, I'm going into Wander Beauty. This is a Glow Ahead Luminizing Face Oil. Use it like as a primer. It's a luminizing one. So put that all over and my neck. Next, I will be putting I franken the rest that was in the other foundation bottle into this one because as you can see, it's like split a half. I washed my brushes so they're nice and clean for a video if this comes through nicely. Then I can upload this nicely. So I just frankened everything. Becca's still down here. It does not shake very well all the way through, so yeah. Then I have like this brush. This is from Best Hope from Amazon. So these are good brushes. I really like it. I just use that, get a good amount on the brush, and start applying that all over my face. So yeah, just wanted to show you an update on what I am doing and wearing on my face. So try to hide my freckles, but it's like a light to medium coverage. It's not full, and I don't like full coverage. No. It's like light to medium coverage I've been wearing. But I kind of want my freckles to be hidden more. But it's like all the way here now. The more I go in the sun, the longer I go in the sun, I get more popping up. I have like one right there. Like one of these kind of mole looking things. Because I'm like a tortilla when it comes to like more of those. But I'm getting more. Like this is new. And on my hand is new. So it's like common for me to have whatever these mole looking things. But if they're not regular, I get them removed and checked out. I had one removed that was like disgusting and like fluidy inside. But I didn't hear nothing back from the doctor. That was like years ago. I was like 25. I was like, I want this removed, and as long as my insurance pays for it, I'm good. Okay, I think that should be good coverage. I am like red, but I am using the iron pills, and it's been, tomorrow will be the 3rd week. 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks for me to take that. So it's working really good. Like, as I see in my camera, and that it's not as dark as it used to be. So it's working. I just gotta make sure I take it. I haven't eaten lunch, so after this video, I will eat something. And then for concealer, I'm using my Franken and my Bare Minerals. I'm working so like hard to use that up, and this is getting really good usage. I like to use my Frankens, but not in eyeshadow. I neglect my freaking eyeshadow because I don't know how to make them right. But I'm still learning. I still like to mix things up as I go, but it does get neglected. So I still go all over underneath with this concealer. And these are like stick form concealers that I just, because I like using the brush to blend it out and stuff. Get the product out. And then I use this. And I just go in the inner portion. So I'm trying to pan this out, and then I'll go into my Too Faced concealer next after that is done, because that's getting old in my collection. So then I smooth this out a little bit, and then I use my other like foundation brush. But it's working really well using concealer. Usually my dark circles will shine right through and then go back with this foundation brush and just stamp it in. But usually, like, now that it's getting better, like, I still have to move it and see, like, move my head and see, like, it is getting better. That's what I was lacking for years, is iron. And now that I found like a pill form, I'm good, because my mom would buy liquid and I would just like neglect the liquid because I don't like liquid. If you're gonna taste like pennies, I do not want liquid form. Give me the pills. So I'm excited. So I'm gonna keep talking about my dark circles because I had that for years. And now that it's getting better, I'm liking it more. So I put my camera, I'm trying to like rotate like what I like, playing with my ring light and where to set my phone camera looking thing. It's a phone. I use it as a camera. So that's what it's looking like. And then I am using this Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Therapy Radiant Dew. A lot of names for this. Spray. So, spray that on, and I have my little sponge in here. And my little SpongeBob pineapple. My brother got me that. Like, my stores is like the last to get anything, which sucks. Because now like the hype is over about like the SpongeBob, and then I get it like, oh, it's on clearance. I haven't seen it like regular price or any of the collection before, and then they probably like seen it in the back and be like, oh, we had this. So I don't see it other than it's on clearance when it's like really old and past the makeup hype. Then no one cares. That's how like they do it in my stores. That's how I feel. So I tried to find the Care Bear set at my Walmart. Never seen it. Jurassic Park, I haven't tried because I'm not caring anymore, even though I love dinosaurs and would like something of Jurassic Park in profusion. I'm not like wanting to. So that is it for like the base. Okay, that's what I do. Like the liquidy stuff, and then I'm going into powders. What I do with, if I put like a liquid blush on, I still put it over powder, because then I top it with powder anyways. Okay, now next I like to set my under eyes. I'm now using this banana powder by Ofra. Got this like good dip going on because I use it like strictly underneath my eyes. And I use this kind of brush. One of like the shader brushes, but this is good for underneath the eye. I'm really loving that. So very powdery. And just go underneath. Next, I'm going in with this Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, the original. I'm just gonna tap some on the lips. I don't use too much powder. Like about that much, maybe less. Then I go in with, I love this brush. This, I think my mom gave me this in her Ipsy. These are like $20. We used to get subscription boxes and then we both stopped. Like, we're like, okay, we're good with makeup now. So I just have like that, and then I'm just gonna go all over. My face with it. And sometimes I feel cakey afterwards, so I'm gonna go in on top of that, just like that much. Just to set it even more. And that be done. I don't want it to go too cakey. I broke out a lot because of the heat. I'm trying to be like braless sometimes because it's just too freaking hot and muggy. It's been raining. It rained only a little bit, but it got really muggy out. So I'm trying to like wear a lot of airy clothing and not like, so right now I'm like dying. Okay, for bronzers, I am mixing Hard Candy, this like tiki shade, just a glowing bronzer. It's very light, so. And then this is just bronzer, butter bronzer. Working really good on it. I do want to pan this out since I had this since before I moved, and then I'm working on this. I think I got this like last year or something. For my bronzer brushes, I start with this Luxie brush, and then I like blend it out with this brush. So first I go in with this very powdery again. These are powdery bronzers, shake it off, and then get like a subtle amount of bronzers. on the brush. So I just go in with one at a time and then apply it. It's very light. I only like light-handed stuff. And then for the blushes, I'm going to go in with Rare Beauty, and then I'm trying so much to use up this Seraphine blush. Very nice. I might use the packaging for frankening. I'm not sure, but first I need to apply this. Just dab it on each cheek. Don't need that much. And I feel like it's going fast. So what I do is for my main brush and then blending. All I do with the blush, I just go around here and a little bit on the tip of my nose sometimes. And then going in with my powder. Oh, I don't know why the air is not kicking on because I'm like dying. I don't want to use that because I haven't used my ceiling fan. And when it does turn on, all the dust flies right off it. So I don't want to use that right now. And this is about the time, like when I put on my like skincare routine, my base makeup, I usually watch YouTube, whatever I feel. I'm trying to watch like Hannah with her little No Buy July, and that like I messed up like a week ago. Whenever I see John, I shop. But if I don't see him, then I'm fine. And I'm not like I don't have money to spend in my account, so I literally have $20 in my account, so that like makes me not buy, and I have to leave 10 for, you know, my monthly account. So that's what it's looking like. Going to apply this Barbie ColourPop highlighter. I love how big this is. And I just, this is like a Super Shock, so very beautiful. And creamy, I love it. So again, wherever I put the blush on, it's like almost like a topper, you know, highlight that I like to do. Is to apply that. Whatever the remainings are, I apply it everywhere else. And then again, I like to use two products on my face. So I might just use the Ofra today. I'm trying to hit pan in this. It's a long ways to go. It's so pretty. So what I do is use this highlighting brush. It's not really a highlighting brush. It's just what I use it for. I wasn't going to film one of these, but I'm like, my brushes are clean, and when I walked through the door, I was like, because I got the mail, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to start filming a face tutorial, get ready with me kind of type thing. And I was like, so I just popped it on. Started filming, so that's what it's looking like. A little bit right here. And then my last step is my brows. I just use a Franken powder for my brows. Since I don't like literally wear brown, I just Franken it now with like shadow and use this big pan. So, and I made that like, since I got like the Jeffree Star magnetic palette, I just use it as my single blushes and everything and put it in there. And it's small for that. Okay, and then I just apply it basically with this on the bottom. I'm using up my Pure Brow. Almost done with this, so I'm good. Then I kind of like, my brows are disappearing because I keep messing with them. Like, not plucking them out, just like when I get stressed, I do this and it thins them out. And then that's what I do. I don't pluck them, only if it's like random hairs I pluck, but other than that, I'm not trying to make this thin. I'm just losing a lot of hair on my brows. And then I use this brush. I use this spoolie part and the lining part. So what I do is I use the lining part. I apply the powder. Since I have like bald spots, I like to like fill them in with product. I think that looks good. I feel like I do more product in this brow than with this one. I don't know, it's just, and then it turns like more thicker and this is more smaller. I don't know how that does, but it does. So. Okay, now I'm gonna apply J-Cat, like all about that base. I was seeing if I really wanted to film the rest of my look or what. But here we go. And I got 2 palettes. I had my phone pick out 2 palettes for me. BH Summer in Saint Tropez and the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. Summery, beautiful palettes. So that is what I am gonna wear today. Did my lips off camera. I just using this. Didn't feel like putting a whole lot on my lips, just something like light, not colored, that good stuff. I'm gonna go in with this to put on a base. I cleaned my little eye brushes. Okay, let's see. Do I want to use any of these? This one I'll use. I like to use that a lot. I haven't really been putting base on, but if it has a shadow in the palette that I'm using, then I use it. So last night I didn't know what I was like, oh, I'll put this on, put this on. I was gonna put yellow on and then use like purple or something. I'm gonna use this yellow for the crease, just like really pastel yellow. Try to get that on the crease. Don't sleep on this palette. This is a really good palette. I went to the mall and I'm like, oh, I'm wearing BH because she was wondering what eye makeup I was wearing. I'm like, BH, because I was getting a lot of compliments. And she's like, oh, I need to try it. I'm like, yeah, it's at Marshall's. She's like, oh, really? I'm like, girl, you're missing out if you're not going to Marshall's. Next, I'm going in with this pinky shade right here. Underneath. So leave it really light in the crease. So I'm going to go in with this dark blue right here. I'm going in with the blues now. And people have a hard time with Juvia's Place's mattes. So you get like a lot of... And first you have to stamp it on like so. So I'm going to see if I have trouble. Go really light-handed, but stamp it on. This is what I've been learning how to do, like deeper shades, is you get quite a bit on the brush, tap it off, and stamp it. Like, and then do what works for you. Like, you can try different techniques, what people tell you, and what you research. But for me, tapping it on works for me. But you gotta have a lot on your brush. So this is what it's looking like. It's not too messy, just like right here, but that's fine. I am going in with the lighter shade, so I'm going to go in with Bay. I don't really wear blue, but I have blue and I have a lot of it. This is very powdery, so be careful if you have this palette. Again, I'm just going to go right next to it. It's pretty much the same color. So just go like on top a bit. Yeah, I feel like this is the same color because this is deeper, I feel, than the BH. So it's applying like the same color. I'm giving that kind of vibe where it's the same color. So I'm just gonna go on top of that and just, because I didn't know it's gonna be like the same color. Going in with this like tealy blue shade. And then I'm gonna go right next to that shade. Going in with this glitter glue onto a brush. I'm using that just the inner portion of the lid. I'm gonna try on this shade right here. I don't think I've worn this, probably once. I don't know. I'm just gonna go. That is pretty. Going in with this lighter blue shade, like in the very inner corner, just to brighten that out a bit. Going in with a shader brush. And since I put purple down, I'm gonna actually go in with this palette and use that purple on the other side. I just used my eyeliners, that's all. So I'm gonna go in with this like purple color because I want to go in with this pink after. And then going with that pink. Okay. And in the inner corner, probably gonna go in I like this. This is unique. I'm gonna try it out. It's really light, so I think I might go in with this gold from the other palette. So this gold right here. It's like really light and not giving me enough color. I think that's pretty. And this is the finished look. I like it. I need to wear blues more often. I like it. What do you think? Highly recommend both of these palettes. They're really good. Again, here's the color stories. Very unique. And these were in my unique palettes last night's video, yesterday's video. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Bye for now.